What's up, guys? This is my 8th month follow up on the carnivore diet. I have been 99.5% consistent with this. Only times when I have not been are when I was starving, stores were closed, and I had to get something to eat real quick. But basically, every day for the last 8 months straight, I've eaten carnivore. And the benefits have been pretty profound in terms of my energy overall increasing, and it's still increasing over time. Like, I'm noticing better results as each day goes on. My mental health has improved, where my mood no longer fluctuates as much. It's very even keel. It's very stable. My mood kind of stays the same. My ability to withstand stress has improved greatly. So when I'm faced with just little annoyances and bullshit situations or whatever, like, I don't get angry or nearly as angry as I would before. I manage to stay very rational, very calm, very centered and stoic, and it almost makes me more logical. I'm less emotional. I'm less prone to like emotional outbursts, depressive episodes, bipolar type feelings and situations. Because when I was on the standard diet, I would have almost like a bipolar, rapidly fluctuating mood, where on a minute to minute basis, hour to hour basis, my mood would just shift gradually. So I'd feel good, I'd feel like shit. I'd feel good, I'd feel like shit. I feel anxious, depressed, normal, kind of good, depressed, anxious, like just constantly like a heart monitor, just going up and down, nonstop. I'd have nonstop intrusive thoughts, nervous OCD tics, multiple at a time even, and just like nonstop throughout the day. Like, I just simply could not control it. It was all a neurological suffering that was just fucking me up bad. And that's pretty much minimized to, the barely present. And it's also getting better over time. Like, there's more and more time in between these nervous tics or fewer intrusive thoughts. I don't get emotional, I don't get anxious nearly as much. And yeah, I just kind of feel like in control. Before, I was kind of like at the whim of my emotions, and now it's like I can control my emotions for the most part and my thinking. Also, for the most part, my acne has improved, although these little breakouts that you see are due to, like, again, forced cheating situations where I had to have something with, like, let's say olive oil or something that just fucked up my gut health. And that makes me break out all of a sudden. Like, the next day, if not hours later, I'll just get itchy and inflamed, and it's bad. So these come back every time I pretty much fall off. And it's kind of like a reminder to fucking stop and stay consistent. But yeah, like, aside from that, my skin tone's been pretty even and improving daily. My facial structure seems to have changed. I don't know if that's due to my hormones changing or like the expression of my genes changing, but it seems like my cheekbones are more pronounced. There's less body fat on my face. My jawline is popping out more, and like my chin just seems more pronounced. And there almost seems to be more forward facial growth on my face overall. And scientists have done studies examining like children on the standard American diet versus like children in Aboriginal communities, let's say, and they found that the Aboriginal communities, whose diet mainly consisted of meat and basically nothing else, had more forward protruding jaws and like more developed jawlines and cheekbones and facial structure overall, whereas the standard American diet children had recessed jaws and underdeveloped and weak facial structure overall, which makes a lot of sense because you literally are what you eat. Like, it's crazy how much our personality is shaped based on if we eat meat or we eat a standard American diet, if we consume soy and tofu and genetically modified bullshit, or we eat, very nutrient dense proteins and like high amounts of proteins and fats and like healthy amino acids and things like that. It really changes like your expression of yourself and your brain structure. And I just genuinely feel more strong mentally. I feel sharper. Like, I can think clearer. I can stay focused for hours at a time and read for long periods of time. I can get more tasks done throughout the day. I feel more motivated. I feel more confident, more in charge of my life. But on the standard American diet, I would feel the exact opposite. it was basically just a constant battle with my mental health and suffering, acne, inflammation throughout my body, just always being itchy, always having little fucking rashes and reactions to things. And despite the fact that it can be difficult at times to maintain the carnivore diet, you know, when you're out with people for extended periods of time, or you have to bring your own Tupperware to places or whatever, it's been the best thing I've done for myself, I can safely say. And it has had the most profound change on my personality, my sense of self, my self-esteem, my social skills, my physical appearance, my strength, my energy, my endurance, my intellect. Just everything has changed. And I am eager to see further changes as time goes on. So that's it, guys. Take that info, do what you want. I'm not telling you what to do with your life. Peace.